filming a vanity and desk tour. So I told you guys in my haul that I would be working on filming this sometime this week. And I think I got stuff organized well enough for now, at least, that I can go ahead and show you guys what I have, what's organized where in my vanity, what my makeup setup kind of looks like right now, and just go through that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's go ahead and get started. So this is an overview of what my desk itself looks like. So this is the desk I got from IKEA. On each side are the short Alex 5 drawers, and I got mine in gray. And those are essentially the things that are holding up my desktop. And then behind that I do have 2 legs, just because I got them in case I didn't want both of the drawers to be underneath it, but I decided ultimately that I did. So there are those. Underneath my desk you will see there I have a trash can, and then I also have off to the left side next to my chair my empties bag that I keep my empties in, and you know, my cat. I got my chair from IKEA as well. The desktop is not the smallest one, but I think it's the second smallest. I think it's like 40 some inches. I can't remember exactly how many it is off the top of my head, but it's not the glossy tabletop, it is the basic one. I think that's pretty much it, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on specific stuff now. So on the left side of my desk here I have my palettes and some of my organizers. So here is the holder where I keep all of my base brushes. The other one, the purple one, is where I keep all of my eye brushes. Those are just ink containers that I repurposed from Bath & Body Works candles. And so if I can find the link for it, I learned how to do that from Miss Glamrazzi a couple years back, I think maybe 2 or 3 years back. If I can find that video for you, I will link it in case you're interested in how to do that. But I just keep my brushes sitting on top of there. And then underneath that are the 2 acrylic drawers that I talked about in my haul yesterday. And so these were all drawers that I got from Amazon. I will also link those in the down bar if I can find them, so you guys can see what those looked like. I think these were both 23, I think. I had mentioned yesterday, so this one has 4 drawers. It's got 2 little ones. In these, I just keep my primers. This one is mostly concealers, and then the eyeshadow pencils that I'm using right now. This one is the blushes that I'm using right now, and the bronzer I'm using right now. And then this one's just various other stuff, concealer and eye primer, eye pencils, things like that. This one down here, I'm not as happy with. This one I feel like is organized really well for me right now. This one down here, I'm not as happy with. So in this drawer, I have eye pencils and cream eyeshadow pot, so I have like my Makeup Forever one and my Maybelline Color Tattoos and things like that in here. And those fit pretty well in here. I mentioned in my haul, these do not fit the MAC paint pots in them without making the drawers hard to open. Here I have some blushes that I tend to reach for more often than others, and then something that I'm trying to get myself to use is the Benefit Posy Tint. I might get rid of that because I don't like it. And then down here, just by itself, I have my Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer, because that one's broken and I can't really put it anywhere else that it will not shatter all over. So those are those, and then I have my Lorac Pro palette sitting in front of that because I don't want to put that with the rest of my palettes because it's so loosely packed that I have so many shadows that will just fall out everywhere. So I leave that sitting on my desk. Alright, as we move on over, I have this just basic letter organizer. It used to be black. I put on washi tape over top of it as an attempt at a DIY. It didn't turn out very well. At some point I'd like to change this out, but for now it works. Alright, so here I've just got my palettes that I use more often. So I've got my Urban Decay Naked palettes, I've got my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, a couple of my Lorac palettes, things like that. So those I just keep up here because they're the ones that I tend to reach for most often. Right now I'm not really reaching for any of those because I'm using up my Lorac Pro. Over here is my lighted mirror, so it's a Revlon mirror that I got from my future mother-in-law for Christmas a couple years back. And then I don't know if you guys can see right now anyway, they're not always back here, but right now back behind here I have my most used hair tools. So I have my Remington Wet to Straight straightener that's dying. I need to get a better one. I have a Conair, I think it's a 1-inch curling iron. And then my Conair Infinity curling wand that I really, really like. So those are my most used tools, so I have those sitting back there. So they're in easy reach. Hello, kitty. How are you doing today? So I like to keep my stuff moved forward. As you can tell, my cat really kind of likes this desk as her own, and she likes being able to look out the window. And so I leave my stuff kind of pushed forward so there's space for her back there to hang out so she can look out the window. Over here I have my really crappy kind of makeshift tripod for right now. I need to go get a mini tripod. I said that last time I filmed too. But I think I'm actually going to go today and get one from Target. But right now I just have a stack of books up there and like a basket that it's sitting on to make that work as a tripod for right now. Here is my organizer on the right side of my vanity. So
Up here I keep the basics, so I have different lipsticks that I like to reach for more often. I have a couple of lip glosses back here. I have my 3 NYX lip glosses that I like most back here. Over here I keep like my eyelash curler, my Benefit Watts Up. I have a bottle of alcohol to sanitize things, my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation I've been using, my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, my heat protector, and then back here I keep my mascaras that I've been using on a more regular basis. So I have like the Rocket, what is this? Miraness Eye Curl, and the Bare Minerals Lash Domination. And then down here, this is a drawer similar to what was on the other side, where I've got one small drawer. This one's not the most organized, it's not the best organized, but I've got my, let's see, Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant mascara that I should be using that doesn't fit back there. Smaller lip products and products that I need to work on using. Here are some lip products that didn't fit in other drawers, and then my Urban Decay Lip Junkie that I'm trying to use up, and my pencil sharpener. And then down here are a couple of products that I'm trying out from my Influenster. I have a mascara and an eyeliner, and then for some reason, apparently, my Milani Luminoso Baked Blush is over here. So there is that. Alright, next up we're going to go into the drawers. So these are the drawers on the left side of my vanity. So my first drawer here is eye-type products. So these are little containers that I'd had in my vanity before. They're little white ones that I got at Target, I think. And so I have like a spare, the Rocket Volume Express mascara, all of my little mini sample size mascaras that aren't open yet. I have my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows here, and then one random Smashbox duo that I got in a set. If we open it up a little bit further, there's more of these things. So in here are like eyeshadow primers and things like that. These are random eyeshadows and like a random highlighter for no apparent reason that's in this drawer. My MAC paint pots because they don't fit in that other drawer, and my Stila eyeshadow in Kitten, and then the eyeliners that I use more regularly, and just random mascara. And then these are room to grow in case I have an extra couple of things that I need to add in. These gray containers are all ones that I got from Walmart that were in my haul yesterday. So if we're moving on down, here is a Birchbox like box lid that I just have random small eyeshadow quads in, and then back behind there are eyelashes. I think I have like 3 sets of eyelashes right now. Here's one of those gray containers from yesterday that has a bunch of eyeliners that are not used as regularly as my other one. And then over here are a bunch of eyeshadows and things like that. So some of these I could probably rearrange and move up to there, the ones that I plan on using more often. And then back here are 2 Never Accept Ordinary like powder eyeshadows, I guess those are. This next drawer is my face products. So this is a deeper drawer than the other 2 were, so they can hold a lot more. So I have the 3 white containers that I used to have that are super dirty that I figured I would try to hide underneath my face products. So over here are foundations and things like that, and then I stuck some samples over here. I have a couple of concealers under here as well that are not in use so much. Here I have blushes, so I have some the Balm blushes, some e.l.f. blushes, some of the, what are these called again? Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes, some random stuff. And then I have my Benefit box blushes that aren't in my other drawer, some powders, some of my new products that I got yesterday, highlighter, cream bronzer, some more palette-y type things over here. All my other blushes and bronzers and highlights and face powders are back here, and then random ones that I forgot in another drawer and just random stuff. So it's not the most organized yet, but it'll get there one day. This drawer is just kind of extra stuff for right now. So I have extra facial pads, my spare all-nighter setting spray, my beauty blender I haven't busted into yet, some samples, things like that. And then down here are just spare Birchboxes that I will probably use at some point, and my old organizers. There are a couple of these still in there, but I got these from like the Dollar Tree, I think, a couple years ago, and they don't look as nice. So those are in there. So here is my right side Alex 9 drawer. So in the top drawer here, one of the shallower ones, I have lip products. So I have more of like the lip pencils and lipstick type things over here. This actually should go in there. More of the lip gloss type products here. I have my Korres lip butter things in this little tiny guy here. I need to try to get myself to use those more often. I don't use those nearly enough. Here I have chapsticks and lip balms, and then on the side are just kind of random things. So like I have a CoverGirl Outlast that I haven't busted into that I got from a giveaway. This I got in a swap. And these are like potted lip glosses that I don't tend to reach for that often. Underneath that, I have kind of a random drawer. This one's just like random tools and things like that. So I've got like tweezers and hair products and just like random crap in that drawer. Down here are my palettes that I need to figure out a better way to rearrange. I don't feel like they fit the best, but I have like my Urban Decay 15th anniversary, Too Faced Love Sephora 15th anniversary, my Urban Decay Smoked palette, you know, Urban Decay palettes, the Glenda and the Theodora, Benefit Cabana Glamma, some YBF, and what is this? Victoria Jackson ones, my Tarte one, Wet n Wild, Anastasia, just a bunch of random stuff there. So I do have a palette collection. It has grown a little bit, but if you're interested in seeing that, I will link that down below. And then down here, I have like my other palettes that didn't really fit in that drawer. So I have the NYX Wicked Dreams, my BH Cosmetics, 88 color palette. I have 2 of those. And then my last drawer is just kind of randomness. So I have some of my empties in there that I finished off in my Finish 5 by Fall. Some box stuff from my Influenster that I want to keep the packaging for. That sort of stuff. So that is pretty much it for what is in my desk and a tour of how it's organized for right now. It's actually a lot more organized for me than I used to be. My old vanity, I had stuff cluttered on top of it all the time, and there wasn't enough room to work on anything, and so this is actually going to be a usable space for my laptop at some point. Fairly organized for me. It may switch around at some point. If you want a more in-depth view of my makeup and what I have, I did have a makeup inventory up at the beginning of the year, so I will link you to that if you're curious. I did get some new stuff since then, but that's most of what I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.